Chapter 658, The Battle of Pride. The plane was flying back to Canada for the final challenge of Total Drama All-Stars World Tour. We landed and Chris lead us to the site of the challenge. Chris, now it's time for the final challenge. We're back at the Moats of Doom. Thunder and lightning crash. Me, sweet. Naruto, just like last time, right bro? Me, you said it bro. We high five. Back home, everyone was watching and they were cheering us on. Carmen, Kmen, Maria. Kick some butt. Katie Rogel, you can do it, sweetie. Very, go get 'em guys. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. But at the same time the stranger from last time appeared on the plane and he faced Wheeljack and Shockwave. It was Alejandro and he was back for revenge. Wheeljack, I know you. You're Alejandro from World Tour. Alejandro, that's right. Now, before I look into your computer on what I missed, you're gonna tell me where Chris and those other idiots are. Shockwave, don't count on it. Alejandro later found out we were back on camp for Wanakwe in Canada. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Chris, to us guys, just want to thank you for making this the most spectacular season ever. Me, you're welcome Chris. But this was so much fun. We had a lot of fun here like always. Chris went over the rules of the challenge and we were gonna face Chef as a mad king to prevent us from rescuing Dakota as a fair princess being held prisoner by him. We got the challenge started. Wheeljack, contacts us guys, it's Alejandro. He's coming for you. Me, what? Alejandro is here? Wheeljack, he is and he wants revenge. Me, we'll be ready for him. We climbed up to the top of the tower and we were on the top and we saw Alejandro and he was so badly scarred and horribly disfigured because of burns. Me, Alejandro. You're alive. Alejandro, of course I'm alive. I was locked inside a robot for 4 years. Bridget, he was locked in the drama bot for that long? Bonnie, that is awful. Duncan, what happened to you man? You look like you got burned by a flamethrower. Alejandro, I was burned in World Tour. Remember? Lincoln, I remember that. I would call that a cruel twist of fate. Lori, me too. Lainey, he sure got burned. Me, no kidding. What's this all about? Alejandro, revenge. Me, revenge? For what? Alejandro, Heather was supposed to be mine to kill. But since she's dead because of you all, you're going to die in her place. Me, Heather got what was coming to her because she was a psychotic sociopathic freak. Alejandro, don't you dare talk about her that way. She was the most beautiful girl I ever met. And you took her away from me. Me, don't try to pin that on me Alejandro. Heather was the one that came to us looking for a fight. That's why we cursed her and took her life. She deserved it and her parents are now better off without her. Alejandro, you ruined everything for me and now I will have my revenge. Me, bring it on you jerk. My dark orb detector picked up something. Alejandro, I have to thank you fools for one thing. And that's taking out Megatron. Otherwise, I wouldn't have met my new partner in crime. Nico, partner in crime? Alejandro, I think you've already met him. And that's when a Heartless appeared. It was the same size of an average Cybertronian. It had a body similar to Skywarp and Thundercracker. It had a sword in its right hand and a blaster in the left hand. But what Skywarp and Thundercracker recognized was the familiar red, white, and blue color scheme. Skywarp, optics widen Starscream. Thundercracker, dear Primus. What happened to you? Nico, guys, that thing's not Starscream. Not anymore. Me, that's a Heartless that looks like Starscream. Then suddenly the Unholy Switcher grabbed Nico. And then Alejandro and Unholy Switcher were mercilessly beating up Nico and May was watching on in horror. Unholy Switcher, helps Alejandro beat Nico up. Once I kill you, I'll finally be leader of the Decepticons like I truly deserve. May, in her head, I can't believe how evil this guy is. Now he's hurting the very person I love the most, and he has done so much for me. I've been just standing by and watching helplessly as others on my journey did their battles for me. I can't do that anymore. I have to do something. Then something snapped inside May. May, angry, leave my boyfriend alone. Then she screamed in so much ballistic fury that it was unbelievable, and in a massive explosion of a blue aura, she was releasing the full extent of her power. May, Crabwom. May, her power was rising at a phenomenal rate, and her power was causing the ground to shake violently, and rocks were lifting off the ground. Me, holy mackerel. It's unreal. Lincoln, what's happening to May? Lynn, unbelievable. Her power is rising at an incredible rate. Lori, it's literally unreal. Nico was still getting beaten up. Gohan's anger theme plays. May had lightning covered in blue ice fire crackling around her in her blue aura. May, stop it. Alejandro, hey? May, that's enough. But the assault on Nico continued. May, you stop this right now. May's power continued to rise at an astronomical rate, and her hair turned neon blue, and she unleashed the full extent of her power in an unbelievable roar of indescribable fury and rage. The ground was shaking with such incredible power, and everyone at the estate could feel it. When the dust around the tower cleared, May was forever changed. She was now a super angel too. Her power was unbelievably strong. It was as powerful as my super angel 10,000 form. May, you hurt my boyfriend. And I will never forgive you for everything you have done. May, oh wow. May, you look amazing. May, I have a monster to destroy now. JD. No one hurts my boyfriend and lives to tell about it. May flew at the unholy switcher and plowed into it with devastating force, and she blew him to pieces. I went over to Nico, and he was so badly mangled up. Me, Nico, hang on man. I reached into my pocket and pulled out a senzu bean from my bag and gave it to him. He ate it and he was all better. Me, are you all right man? Nico, yeah. Thanks for that. Me, no problem. But look at May. Nico saw May in her new transformation and he was in awe. Nico, unbelievable. What happened to her? Me, she transformed. Seeing you get mercilessly beaten up really set her off. Nico, unreal. Her power is incredible. Scrapper, construct icons, merge into Devastator. It's time to finish Starscream's threat once and for all. The construct icons merged and became the construct icon Devastator. Nico, now it's personal. Nico went Super Saiyan 4. Me, Alejandro, you will pay for everything you have done. Nico, Alejandro, you have failed this total drama season. Me, more like he has failed all of them. I go Super Angel 10,000 and Bumblebee, Transformers, arrived. May fired a blast of ice fire in her ice gun and they froze his sword, and Nico fired a null laser blast and immobilized the unholy shifter. The construct icon Devastator smashed the Heartless into dust and there was nothing left of it. Me, now it's your turn Alejandro. Bumblebee, Transformers, let's get him. Maria. Combo time. Maria, you got it Bumblebee. Maria fired a powerful blast of water and Bumblebee turned into a Camaro. Maria and Bumblebee, Transformers, Maelstrom, Hornet, Swarm, Sting. The water merged with Bumblebee and turned him into a powerful swarm of bloodthirsty hornets made of pure water, and they went at Alejandro and stung him all over the place. Shrapnel, it's our turn William. William, you got it Shrapnel. William and Shrapnel fired a powerful blast of lightning. Shrapnel and William, lightning shock force ray. The blasts of lightning combined and they hit Alejandro and electrocuted him badly. Me. Now it's final smash time. Lightning. Lightning will start things off. Shabby LAM. Toxic Rats Disc Blade. Lightning formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Toxic Rats from the 4th season of Total Drama. The logo was a green circle with a rat with 4 arms in the middle. It floated above Alejandro and threw numerous toxic marshmallows of loserdom at him and burned him with radioactive marshmallows. Chef. That was really clever. Me. It sure was, Chef. Jeff. My turn, guys. Killer Base Disc Storm. Jeff formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Killer Base from the 1st season. The logo was a red circle with an angry-looking bass fish in the middle. Jeff threw it at Alejandro and it poured hailstones the size of baseballs and hit him. Me. Hitting him with baseball-size hail? That was clever. Chef. We found out from the Phobia Factor challenge that Jeff is afraid of hail. Me. We saw that and I don't blame him. Getting hit with hail hurts. It's like getting hit with rocks from 10,000 feet. Chef. That would hurt. Bridget. My turn. Team Victory Disc Melt. Bridget formed a disc in the shape of the logo for Team Victory from the 3rd season. The logo was a gold circle with a trophy in the middle. Bridget threw it and it sprayed gold dust all over Alejandro. Alejandro. Oh no. I'm allergic to gold. He swelled up big. Me. Wow. I didn't know he was allergic to gold. Chef. We found out in his background information. Sammy. Time for me. Pimpata Kainoswak Disc Flame. Sammy formed a disc in the shape of the logo for Team Pimapoto Kainoswak from the 6th season. The name means floating salmon. It was a green disc with a salmon floating off the ground in the middle. Sammy threw the disc and it blasted him with fire and burned him. Me. Now it's time for the grand finale. Courtney. Let's get him. Killer Base. Courtney formed a Killer Base disc. Gwen. Screaming Gophers. Gwen formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Screaming Gophers from the 1st season. The logo is a green circle with a gopher standing upright with its fists drawn. Izzy. Killer Grips. Izzy formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Killer Grips from the 2nd season. The logo is a beige circle with a red fist in the middle. Lashana. Screaming Gaffers. Lashana formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Screaming Gaffers from the 2nd season. The logo was a light green circle with a light bulb with crossbones in the middle. Sierra. Team Chris is really hot. Sierra formed a disc in the shape of the logo for Chris is really hot from the 3rd season. It was a blue circle with Chris's face in the middle. Cody. TD Team Amazon. Cody formed a disc in the shape of the logo for Team Amazon from the 3rd season. It was a pink circle with the female gender symbol in the middle. Harold. Team Victory. Harold formed a disc for Team Victory from the 3rd season. Cameron. Mutant Maggots. Cameron formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Mutant Maggots from the 4th season. It was a red circle with a 3-eyed maggot snarling viciously in the middle. Don. TD Toxic Rats. Don formed a disc for the Toxic Rats logo. Mike. Heroic Hamsters. Mike formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Heroic Hamsters from the 5th season. It was a yellow circle with a hamster with a halo over its head in the middle. Duncan. Villainous Vultures. Duncan formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Villainous Vultures from the 5th season. It was a red circle with a vulture in the middle. Vultures are nature's cruelest mistake. Sky. Waniata Maskwak. Sky formed a disc in the shape of the logo for Team Waniata Maskwak from the 6th season. Its name means confused bears. It was a pink circle with a bear with a question mark above its head in the middle. Jasmine. TD. Australian accent. Pimpata Kainoswak. Jasmine formed a disc for Team Pimapoto Kainoswak. Me. Atomic Owls. I formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the Atomic Owls from the 7th season. It was a neon green circle with an owl with 3 eyes and 4 wings in the middle. Owen, nuclear bears. Owen formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the nuclear bears from the 7th season. It was an orange circle with a grizzly bear with 6 arms and a mouth in its stomach. Nico, angelic doves. Nico formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the angelic doves from the current season. It was a yellow circle with a dove flying with a halo over its head. Sam, TD devilish bats. Sam formed a disc in the shape of the logo for the devilish bats from the current season. It was a red circle with a demonic bat with devil horns on its head. Courtney, Gwen, Izzy, Lashana, Sierra, Cody, Harold, Cameron, Don, Mike, Duncan, Sky, Jasmine, me, Owen, Nico and Sam. Total drama disc onslaught. We threw the discs and they hit Alejandro all over the place with ferocious and indescribable fury. He was badly beaten up and knocked out. And the dark orb was destroyed. Chris, that was awesome. Harold, it sure was. I've never done a final smash before. Me, it's a first time for everything Harold. Chris, your teamwork is so awesome. Me, we have to work together to achieve victory. Oh right. We have a challenge to complete. Chris, that's right. We went at Chef and I went for Dakota and cut her free and saved her. Chris, the angelic doves win. We cheered wildly. Everyone at the estate cheered wildly and so did everyone that came with us. Sam, totally Spy's way to go guys. Clover, you guys rocked the competition. Lori, they literally did. Then something kicked me right in the face and gave me a nasty black eye. KROW. Me, in pain, ow. Nico. Nico, that wasn't me. It was him. I saw a Hitmonlee. Me, hey it's a Hitmonlee. The kicking Pokemon. Lincoln, I can get this Pokemon for you Nico. Lincoln fired a blast of lightning and electrocuted the Hitmonlee and knocked it out. Nico caught it. Me, nice job guys. Ow. Chris, you guys did an outstanding job and a job well done. Me, thanks Chris. It was so awesome being here a second time. We had so much fun and it was awesome. Lori, it literally was. Nami, it was an amazing experience seeing you all in action. Robin, it sure was. Monet, I love how you all socked it to that jerk. Me, thanks girls. Let's wrap this all up. Chris, oh right. To the viewers, well another season is all wrapped up. We've had an awesome series of challenges. What new challenges await for next season? You will find out then. Until next time, I'm Chris McLean and this has been Total Drama All Stars 2. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. We went back home to the estate with the prize money in hand and we were having an awesome party. Alejandro was thrown into the Antarctica prison. He was now in Heather's cell. Nico, to Alejandro, you know what's ironic? You're in the same cell of the person who you wanted to get revenge for. Alejandro didn't say anything. Nico, giving me the silent treatment, hey? Well, it doesn't matter. Your crimes will never be forgiven. Rogues like you deserve to be damned. Nico walked away. It was so awesome being on Total Drama again and we can't wait to see what's in store for the 3rd time. The end. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Another Total Drama saga in the books. This was the most action-packed season of Total Drama we have done. Next time we're gonna be doing a saga for a new Total Drama show in the future that would be perfect. Total Drama Galaxy. That one is where we're going to go to different planets across the galaxy. Nico-chan 11 gave me the ideas for this one. Thanks man as usual and thanks for helping me out on an awesome saga. Let me know what you all think. See you all next time.